Hello, this is Patty Vansel, and I'm here tonight, and I'm going to be sharing with you some awesome information on how to implement a few things on your Facebook page and how to actually use a 22 social tonight. Give me just a second. I'm trying to make sure that I'm all up to date here. For some reason, this is not coming up. Let me make sure I'm live on everywhere that I say I'm live. Might have to refresh here. Let me see. Nope, I must not have the right link in there, so hang on. Bear with me. I will edit this later on. Okay. Oh, I forgot to save, I think. We all make mistakes, right? Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, now I'm live.
Oh, I forgot to save, I think.
Hello, it's Patty Vansel, and I'm here live with you tonight. Let me close out a few things so I don't have to hear myself talk more than once. Okay. All right. Anyway, here I am, Patty Vansel. I'm live with you tonight. I'm going to be sharing with you some exciting information that I've been using both on my page and also with I actually had a private mastermind group that I'm learning a lot of ninja secrets that I'm going to be sharing with our team 442. And so, okay. Okay, yep, it's up there live. Let me refresh this. Sorry for the technicalities. This is a live show on Hangouts. So, there we go. Make sure I've got everything. And also with I actually had a private, there we go. Okay. So, here we go. I think we're ready. Okay, so I'm just going to start off. I want to share with you a slideshow that I've kind of put together, and let me check this one last message here. Okay, we're good to go. Here we go. Let me get this going here. Sorry, hang with me. Why is it you can't find what you want when you are... There we go. Okay, so now I'm in full screen, and I hope you can all see that. And just let me know if you can or cannot. I know I've got James watching me tonight. Get back to the beginning of it. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about how to get more likes, leads, and team members through using your Facebook fan page and profile, and I just hit the wrong button. Okay. Anyway, so I want to be able to show you how to get all that linked together. So what you're going to learn tonight is the power of your profile, the purpose of a fan page, how to get more engagement, and how to use a simple app that can make the difference. Your profile, you need to look at your profile page. That is the one that we all have, and that's your very first place that you get started is with your profile page. you need to look at it and see what it says about you, whether it's in your news feed or the picture you've got as your profile picture or your cover photo. That's where you're presenting yourself to the world. You're showing them who you are. And you really want to start increasing your know, like, and trust factor by what your profile actually says. But it's not your business page. And one thing that you might want to consider when you're putting your page together, and I'll show you where it is how, can I find your fan page? That's always a good question, because if you tell me you got a fan page, I'm going to go to your profile and I'm going to look around to see where I can find your fan page. And if I can't find it, then I'm not going to keep looking, you know. And that's the way most people are. And just realize that we've all made mistakes. We have to learn from them when we move forward. And trust me, I have made them all. Here are some of the profile pictures that I just ran across in my news feed within 30 seconds. Took me a little longer to download them, but these are profile pictures. If you notice the little people in the middle down there at the bottom, you know, it's got the person's name, but I don't know for sure which one of these people it is. I've got 800 some people on my list, if you want to call it that, friends list, that have either asked me to be friends or I'm friends with them for one way or another. So when I see a little picture like this, there's 3 people, I don't know which one is that person. You know, if I see a profile picture of an owl or an animal or a baby picture, that doesn't tell me anything about you. People want to get to know you. They want to know and like and trust you, not a picture. And don't forget that cover photo, because they're just as important. This is a cover photo that I came across. Obviously, you can see it had the same. They didn't have the profile picture up either, but you know, if I come across the profile and somebody is talking to me and they want to work with me or I want to work with them, I'm going to go look at them and see, you know, is this really somebody I'm going to be considering? Obviously, this person has some very strong convictions, and I'm not sure that that's the person that really resonates with me. So I would probably move on. Your About section. What does your About section say, and what should it say? Okay, so from here I want to show you an About section. I'm going to go to my page right here real quick. This is my page. The About section over here, if you notice, sometimes you'll see people put like CEO of bottle scrubbing or whatever. And if you want to get that to light up there, what you want it to do, you want it to be able to, whatever this says up here on the left hand side, and then when it becomes highlighted, this links to my fan page. So if you go on my profile page right now and you see where it says Provider of Education Empowerment for Today's Health Challenges, it's going to link you to my profile page, and so that's going to show up. But if it's linked to something, if you're in a company and it links to that company, there's no, you've lost that person. They're not there with you any longer. Okay. I just got a message that James is not getting what we're putting up here. You should see my profile page right now. Let me find out. Maybe I'm no longer in. Oh, I know. Hang on. Sorry. My bad. Probably see me again. Here we go. Maybe I'm having technical issues with Google all of a sudden. Okay. Okay. So can you see my profile page? Did you even see the did you even see my slideshow, James? Can you let me know that or not? You just let me know real quick if my slideshow came up. There is about a 60 to 90-second delay between what I say and what you hear and the time that you can actually react to me. Okay, so you see my Facebook page. I'll have to go back through the replay. I might have to just record this, and that's fine. Those are little things that we all kind of come up against. And my computer's not really liking Google at the moment, so okay, great. Thank you, Janine. So anyway, over here in the About section, you should have, it should link to you, okay, and to your fan page. It shouldn't go off somewhere. It shouldn't go to a dead end, okay, and that's the important part, is that it's not going to a dead end. You want it to go where people want to go to. You want to take them somewhere, okay? So that is what is vitally important about your fan page. Okay, let me see if I can get back over to my slideshow. All right. Let me know if you guys can still see this. Hope you can still see my. Okay, can you still see my full screen? I hope it converted. Okay, so what does it say and what should it say? We just kind of covered that. The next thing is, do I need a fan page? Do you own a business? Do you have a passion? Do you have a special knowledge and special skills? If you're in a business, and if you're with a company, you definitely need a fan page. Hang on. Okay, great. So you definitely need a fan page, and we've all kind of stumbled our way through some of these fan pages, and what we're learning is how we really need to be putting them together. So actually, if you answered yes, then you need a fan page. On your fan page, again, we're going to talk about your profile picture. Your profile picture can be your logo. It can be a picture of you. And that profile picture size is 180 by 180, in case you want to write that down for later. But again, don't put up the horse unless you're an equestrian talking about horses or something like that. Maybe you can use a football guy here if your page is all about football. And don't forget the cover photo as well. On your cover photo, you want to be looking at your fonts, your colors, and the words, and that's all it is: fonts, colors, and words. Try to come up with a color scheme. I will probably be posting up some. There's a really cool website, and I'll post that up later, so you can get a hold of that and go take a look at it to be able to mix and mingle colors and come up with a color scheme. The size is 851 by 315, and that's a Facebook size. And just so you know that none of the pictures that you create for Facebook will actually work in Google because the sizes are totally different. It can be frustrating. And I wanted to show you a ninja trick real quick about your pictures. So let me go back over to here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go into my Organically Amazing. And let's see if I have this set up right. Nope, I don't. Okay, this is a ninja trick that I don't have set up right. So here we go. What you're going to want to do with that cover photo that you have in there is, okay, my page is already flipped over to the new thing. Let's say I want to send everybody to our Elite, which we'll get into this in just a little bit, our Elite 442 page. Okay, what you can see right now is going to be showing you the same thing that we see right now. So I'm going to grab that URL. Actually, I would grab this URL up here. And now I'm going to go back to this cover photo. I add a description, and I'm going to put join me on our next hangout. Because you don't want to leave dead ends. You want to make sure people have somewhere to go. So now when they go here, of course I can use a bit.ly link to kind of cover that up so it's not so long and weird looking, or I can actually go and get a domain name. And so now when they come there, it's going to redirect them right to my 22 Social, which is linked to the team site. Okay? So that's kind of a ninja trick that you want to do with all your photos, even your profile picture and your cover photo. You want to do that. You want to add those descriptions in there. We are a business, and we're going to be running it as a business, so you want to make sure that people can actually get to you. And here's something that I ran into. I had developed this website, this Facebook page, pardon me, and I had finally decided on the name Organically Amazing, but it wasn't until after I'd already put in, had chosen the name Patty Vansel Went Organic, you know, and then I couldn't change it. I'm stuck with it. So I've actually created a whole new page, and we'll be starting to build that up later. But for right now, it is what it is. Okay. So the next thing is get over here to our page. So that's there. Let me see where we are in the slides, and I think we're pretty much okay. Hopefully everything's still showing on the screen for you. Back up to full screen with this off of my screen. So I showed you that little ninja trick. One of the reasons, okay, here's what I want you to consider when you're thinking about making a blog versus 22 Social. A blog is very time consuming, it's very costly, it's got a huge learning curve. I learned it about 6 years ago, I think it was, and it's constantly changing. I can't keep up with it. It's not user friendly. You have very little engagement unless somehow you have managed to drive a lot of traffic to your blog site, which is one of the big issues, is traffic. If you're just kind of like out there in no man's land. With the 22 Social app, it's easy to set up. You can start for free. It's easy to master. There's little quirks here and there, but you know, it's not too bad. It's pretty user friendly, and it really encourages engagement, which I'm going to ask you guys to do right now. If you're getting anything out of what I'm sharing with you tonight, would you please go down into the news feed or to the comment section down underneath and post a few little comments? That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that. Which I've lost my comments on my Facebook. Pardon me. And the other thing you want to think about is that Facebook is basically a river of people. There's like 2 million people on here all the time. So, or 2 billion, I think it is. So there's people on here all the time, and you just kind of have to cast your net out there, or put your hook in the water, or however you want to go about and say that. That's what you would need to do, and go fishing, because they're out there. They're out there for us. Whereas, you know, so we're here, the fish are here. So why not stay here rather than setting somebody off your Facebook page onto a blog to where they can kind of get sidetracked. If you send them to your Facebook page, your fan page, you can have that conversation right there within Facebook, and you won't lose them. So those are just some good things. 22 Social is an app. It's pretty much a 3-click install, and it's easily customizable. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut that. So I'm pretty much done with that. I'm going to go back here. Let me just check real quick see if we've got any comments that I need to check on. No. Okay. No. See, this is where I want you to guys put some comments. Put some comments in there if what I'm saying makes sense or doesn't make sense or whatever. If you need to get the app, you can click the green button to get the app. The register button is actually for our hangout that we're doing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my page, go back to home, and if you've never created a Facebook page, you can come down here. Oops, it's not going down. And you can go down here to the more, and you can create a page. And then you'll pick what you want, you want it to be, and you'll answer a few questions, and that's where you'll get to put your name in and eventually add a cover photo and whatever. And then what you're going to do is, if you have the app installed or if you don't have the app installed, I'm going to go here. Sorry, they switched me over and they want me to go through everything, and I don't want to go through any of it. Okay. I'm going to add an app. Okay. So because I'm going to add an app, I'm going to actually go into my apps, and I'm going to install another app. And what will happen when you click the link for get the app, this is exactly where it's going to take you to put it on your page from fresh, from brand new. So what you're going to do is decide which one of your fan pages you want to put it on, and I'll put it right here on this page that I have. And you're going to create, create app, and it's going to tell you that it's successfully been put on there, and it's going to connect. If you've never had it on there before, it's going to do a little handshake with you and say thanks for being here, thanks for doing that. Okay, so now we have the app, and it says learn more, and you can go back to your page, and as you can see, that's all I have. I have that learn more, and I have one other one that I put on there. I haven't changed the tabs on it or anything yet. So now what I want to do, but what I really want to do is actually have this page look exactly like the page that we have on our Team Elite page. And the reason I want that to be that way is because I want to engage the people who are coming to my page. I want them to stay on my page. I don't want to send them to the Elite Team fan page. I'd much rather send them to my page and be able to see exactly what's going on, as if they went to the team page, because they're your customers, they're your clients, they're your prospects, they're the people that you said, hey, we've got a great training tonight, come to my website, come to my fan page, and you can see it live. Okay, so that's why you want to do that. So how do we get that done? How do we get that there? Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to go back over here to our Elite 442 page, and I'm going to go back to the live app, because this is the live page, because this is what I want. I want this page right here, this main content page, to thank you for the comments, I appreciate them, that I want this page and all these comments on my page, because it gives us social proof. It gives my website page just as much social proof as it gives the Team 442 page, because we have already all these comments will follow. Pardon me. Okay, so how am I going to do that? How am I going to get that there? Well, I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and you see this thing that says feed ID right there, 662597. Okay, so I'm going to copy that feed ID. I'm going to copy that, come over back to my other page, and I'm going to come up here to where it says feed. All right, and feed settings are enabled. It's going to verify it in just a moment, and it will verify. So then I'm going to come down here, and it's going to say, do I want, the same headlines, the style, the fan gate, all these things that are checked. They're automatically checked. The comment stream is going to be the comments. I want the comments to come over. Okay, so since this is now on my page, my Organically Amazing page, this is my page. It's no longer the team page. I may want to change the headline, and I may want to change the page style a little bit. And I'll probably leave the text the way it is, and I'm going to leave the media the way it is, because that's what's coming up. And I'm going to leave the comment stream, okay? So then I'm going to come up here and click Save Changes. Click OK. And now you're going to see, sorry. Okay. So now you're going to, so here it is. I should turn those off beforehand. So I'm going to come in here now. Okay, so now here I've got the same content that's on the bottom of that page. You see that? I don't have the buttons because I didn't choose to have the buttons on there, but I can always do that. But I really want to put buttons on there. It's going to take people to where I want them to go, okay? Or where you want them to go. Thought I had the comment stream on there. Let me refresh that real quick. And sometimes some things don't show up at first. There they are. There's the comments. Just do that. Just refresh and they'll show up, okay? But what I want to show you what you can do to actually make this into your page is you're going to go into, there's the layout. Okay, which is telling me I can't change it because of that. But I can change the content. So I'm going to go up here into the header and I'm going to say, you know, let's just say Organically Amazing. Please, I don't know, just making something up. And you can play with this and you can change this as much as you want. You see how that changed? Okay. You can come into the style and you can change. One of my favorites is like cherry swash. I just love that. I don't know why, but I do. You can change, see how it changed the type there. You can come up here and we can make it the background color a little bit different. See how that changed that to red behind there. Now you notice the color is not so great there, so you'll want to go, no, it's over here, sorry. You want to probably maybe click white for that, so then you can change that color. You can add a little style to the background. I don't know if you can hardly see that on the training, but you can change that. So whatever you decide that you're going to do here, you're going to always want to make sure you go up here to this green button and hit save, okay? And it's going to say, are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. All right, so now we've changed the header. We still have, right now, if I click that button, it's going to be me talking back at you. It says exactly what the Elite Team 442 site says right there on it. I'm going to want to change, let's say I want to change the button, okay? So I'm going to go back to Content, and I'm going to come down here to Buttons. And here is where you're going to get an opportunity to, you can have up to 3 buttons. One could be like a contact info. Request info is one button you can have. If you're going to have more than one, you got to click that info and URLs. And like right now, I'm not sure where these are going, so I'm not going to worry about them. But let's say I want, like what I have set up on the other one is the event. What I would do would be put that event link in here, and then I would type, let's just like register, okay? And then I'm going to preview it. And so now you see my green button changed. I did not okay the other ones yet, so I click save, make sure I've saved it. Again, go back into your buttons. info and URL. So now you have 2 buttons that you can work on. I have turned it on. Forgot to turn the second button on. Okay, so see, that's really how easy that is. So now I have 2 buttons. And you can customize those buttons to say whatever you want them to say, and wherever you want them to go. So let's say we're doing a training like we are tonight, and you want to just find out, you know, say, hey, just put a request info. Maybe we're going to do a call to action and tell people, hey, go and take a look at, you know, we want you to go and get back with the person you have been visiting. Below, they're going to have a request info. Please fill out your information for them, and then that way you can capture that person's name and information if you don't know that they're there. Another thing that we can do is you can set up your what is called your SRM. And right now there's nobody on my, I have no entries because this is a brand new page. Nobody's gone to it, so nobody's clicked on my green buttons. Anytime somebody clicks on one of those green buttons, it goes and it grabs their information from Facebook. And you can actually click on these eyes, and the eyes will tell you what pages they went and visited on your site and where they went to from there. But the SRM, and what you would do is you could set up a CRM, and the CRM is your autoresponder. And you can see that we have a whole list of autoresponders that we work with. Aweber for me has worked the best. I tried GVO, it did not work at all. MailChimp was also another failure. It just didn't work that well. I mean, and I just didn't want to go through the hassle. Aweber's been around forever, and that's why I ended up going back to Aweber. But it's your choice as to what you want to use there. So how we would set that up is, let's say I went through the whole process of connecting it to my Aweber right now. So I'm going to go back to this page, to the Learn More page where we were. And I'm going to go back to the content, and I'm going to go down here to this button. See this SRM? That is actually where it's set up through to capture that person's information and send it to my autoresponder. So I can turn that off if I don't have my SRM on. And so that's what that does, is that actually will grab that person's information, put them into an autoresponder series. Like for me, it's Aweber, and then you have that lead. Not only, and now that lead is not only on your Facebook, where you can go back and look at your SRM and look at those people, because you can actually click on them, click on their name. You can start sending them little messages as you want. Sorry guys, I'm closing you out for a second. You can click on those. You can then be able to begin that conversation with that person. Okay. This is new. They kind of close that or move that a little bit. Oh, I can hide this when I don't have to look at it. So now it kind of looks like what you would see. Okay. But again, this is on my page. This is the exact same thing on my page. Okay. It's not on. I have not sent anybody to the team page. I've sent them to my page, to my fan page, to see the exact same thing that they would see on the team page. Okay, a little bit. All right, there we go. So that to me is just absolutely amazing that you could do that. And that is really all. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back and show you some other content that we can change. Let me get back into here. Okay, in the content, let's say you want to set this up as a capture page, so to speak. You want to get their attention before the fact. I don't know if you all noticed on mine, I had just a Google slide presentation that I had up there, just one slide. You would go into your media, Okay, again, it's telling me because I've got it using the feed, so I'm going to disable the feed so I can do this. Okay, and save changes. Okay, so now it's kind of reverted back to what it had in there before for media. So content, I can go in here, I can click media. They now have a couple little videos for you to be able to actually go through on how to embed a live hangout in here. Some of the other media types, you can see that you can actually put in photos from a photo album. If you want to make it like a slider, you'd put maybe 4 or 5 or 6 pictures in a Facebook album, and then you would click that, and then it would pick. So like right now I have cover photos. Preview it, and there you see it just has that because that's all I have in there. Okay, and again, once you change it, you're going to hit save. Always hit that save button. I don't know how many times I've forgotten to hit save. Other media that you can put in here, if you have Imager album, you can do that. The YouTube video, which is actually what we're doing tonight, is actually, or you can actually go Streams Hangout, which these two I have not even tried. I've just done them through the YouTube video, and maybe that's where I'm getting some of the flicker from tonight. You can put a Vimeo in there. You can use Audio Stitcher. You can do the Google presentation, and that's what I was showing you earlier, was a Google presentation that I created. Or maybe you just don't want any media in there whatsoever. Now all you have is that. Or let's say you want to change your layout. You know, you want a different layout. If you're using the free one, it's a free version, you're only going to get this this first one. I believe it's just this first one. But if you have a pro version, then you get a lot more choices for your layout. And you can see you can have a little video, and you just have to kind of play with this. What I'm finding is the more stuff that you put on a page, people have too much ADD. They want simple. So keep it simple is the way I look at it. Try to keep it simple. You want to give them a reason, give them a call to action, give them a reason to click your green button. So I'm going to go out of that. Just save what I had on there and change it. So now I have no media. I'm back to the original where it says, I have to customize this. And again, now all I have to do is go in here, go back into this feed, turn it back on, verify it, and then what it says is this app is now cloning from that other page, and that's what we want. Say OK, and now we're back to what it was. See how simple that was? I mean, it really is simple. I refresh. I don't know if that won't work, so let's refresh the page. Pardon me. And now we have the comments. And again, these are the same comments that are going on the elite team page. They're going on your page. They're going on, if James has it on his page, it's going on James. If it's going on Janine's page, it's going on Janine's. We're all using those same comments to provide social proof into what we're doing. And that is very, very valuable. So that really is about it. If you have any questions, go ahead and put those down in the comments, and I'll refresh my page here in a minute to see if you had any questions, and we'll go from there. Let's see. What else do I have to share? There's so many things you can actually do. There's a couple new features that are just going to blow your mind that are coming out in a few days that because I'm in that mastermind group, I've been sworn to secrecy. I swear I've been sworn to secrecy at too many things here lately. I feel like I'm a knight in shining armor or something. I don't know. But anyway, if you have any other questions, not quite sure, I know I kind of went through that pretty quick, on where to go and how to get there, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help get you there. Let me get out of screen share. Okay. All right. So if there, I know we had some people who wanted to be here tonight, but they couldn't be here because of one commitment or another, and that's great. Yes, this is absolutely recorded tonight, Janine, and I'm gonna have to go. I'll go back and listen to the beginning of it because there was, you know, little bobble at the beginning. James, do you have any questions right now that you would have? I know you've already had the app and you've already cloned it. I hope I was able to show you how you can actually make that more your own. Actually, you can always send me your link and I'll take a look at it. But I hope that was helpful tonight, and that's really all I had. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.